Well, reading is fundamental, and as part of our 58 Hometown series, we're highlighting some bookstores in our area. Owner of Downtown Books, Keith Padgett, joins us live with a preview this morning. Keith, good morning.
Hello.
So tell us the story of Downtown Books. You've been around for a long time.
Yeah, we've been, I had my first store on Plankington in 1991 and had a couple other incarnations before I ended up at my current location at 624 North Broadway.
And why have you been able to stay in business as long as you have with the other options available out there?
Mainly, I think it's providing books that people really want to read and paying attention to my customers, what they want to read, and going out and finding those books that, so I have a good selection of books.
Yeah. What's your favorite part about owning a bookstore?
Going out and finding the books. It's kind of like fishing. You know, it's you never know what you're going to find, and so it's kind of exciting to go out and look for books.
How do you do that? I mean, there's billions of books out there.
Oh, well, if I tell you, then other people will do it. You know, I go to charity book sales. I buy a lot from people. You know, I buy from estates, not estate sales, but people who unfortunately pass away, or and people do bring me books. You know, they bring them in for credit or cash.
Yeah.
And so finding books is easier than selling them.
Are you, when you're looking for them, are you looking for a certain genre or a certain edition or things like that?
Well, I'm always looking for more valuable books, but I'm always looking for books that I think I can sell, you know, that people want. So
well, that makes sense. And you're or you are the only bookstore downtown.
Yeah, right now, yeah. Only one, yeah.
All right, so that's your option. Downtown Books. We're going to have a lot more coming up later on this week. Keith, thank you very much.
Go, it's time for another stop on our CBS 58 Hometowns tour.
This week, I went to a couple of local bookstores in Milwaukee and found the passion that the owners and the workers have for a good read. Check it out. It's been a Milwaukee staple for 3 decades, and if you haven't been here yet, you've probably driven or walked past Downtown Books at least a dozen times. But if you get a chance, go inside, because you'll find that this is much more than a used bookstore.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Padgett. Welcome to Downtown Books.
What can people come here to get?
Basically anything they want, any subject, I have it.
Everything from fiction to true crime, Downtown Books is a family-owned business that's been around for more than 30 years. Rebecca Padgett's father owns the store, and she is the manager.
He started working at a bookstore, and then he decided to open one himself, and he just took off. I'm so proud of him. Yeah, it's been so fun every single day with the customers and the interactions we have, and every day's a new day. You know, it's never the same. So you always constantly are learning.
There are 250,000 books here.
Obviously, we have tons of books, but we do sell art. We sell comics, we sell records, we sell VHS tapes, CDs. We go to house calls. Like I said, I rummage. Like if family members don't want their books anymore, and they'll call us, and we'll go to their house. And yeah, and people walk in the door with books, and we give cash, we give credit.
What do you think the benefit is of buying used books?
They're way cheaper. I mean, every book is different, but a typical hardcover here is about $7.95.
In this age of like Amazon and big box stores, why do you think a used bookstore is important?
Because we're local, and I think that that's extremely important, and to see people and have actual face-to-face interactions, and it's a lot different. Probably the difference between the internet and a bookstore.
What?
You get to see the people, and you get to see they're happy.
And that happiness goes both ways, which will sustain the future of this used bookstore.
I'm going to continue this for the rest of my life, most definitely.
Why is that?
It's not work to me. This is my life.
While there are many benefits to buying used books, it may not be your vibe. So on Thursday, we'll take you here to Boswell Book Company on the city's east side, where most of the bindings are brand new. For CBS 58 Hometowns, I'm Amanda Porter. May is Get Caught Reading Month, a time to remind everybody how much fun it is to read. And I'm here at Boswell Books on Milwaukee's east side, talking to the store's general manager, Jason Kennedy. Jason, thank you for having us here today. Boswell Books is celebrating its 15th anniversary of being here on Downer. Talk about how this store has become such an important part of the literary community here in Milwaukee.
Well, if you would have told me 15 years ago that we'd still be here, I would have been, well, semi with you on that. Everybody was doom and gloom at that 2009. But I feel like we've done a great job of fostering a community of readers, fostering a community of like a get-together place here at the store. People meet here all the time, shop for books. We do a very vibrant event schedule, author event schedule here at the store, all over the city as well. We constantly are trying to put books in Boswell together so people think about our store.
Yeah, and you all have become pretty significant, a staple even in this community. But for those people who haven't necessarily been here, talk about everything that you can find when you come into Boswell Books.
Well, we have new books, we have used books, we have bargain, we have gift, we have stationery, we have cards, we do calendars when calendar season hits. Never too early to plan. We have a little bit of everything, but what I do like to say is we have a very extensive backlist of titles here, so the sense of discovery coming through this store is also kind of a fun thing to do.
You know, in the age of same-day shipping and big box stores, talk about why local bookstores, whether you sell new books, used books, are so important and still so popular.
Well, there is a sense of needing to have that book right away. I would also say that a lot of people don't know what they want. The customer will find new things that they didn't even know existed. And that's, I think, really hard to reproduce with, you know, online searching.
Jason, thank you so much for talking with us today. Again, Boswell Books on Downer on Milwaukee's East Side. It's open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, weekends until 8.